morning students. I am your maths teacher N. Devi. In the last class you saw about the application of matrix and how to find the adjoint of matrix. And in this class we are going to see about how to find rank of matrix by row reduction method. Second, to find the inverse by Gauss-Jordan method. And only these two concepts we are going to see in this class. Students, to find the row reduction method, that is to find the rank of the matrix, we are going to use row reduction method. This is also known as row echelon form or triangular form. It is very easy and we are going to follow only 3 steps. That is, you can use these 3 steps in any way. First one is interchanging of rows, and the next one is just adding a constant to a row. Rm you can apply like this, that is Rm plus K into Rn. So this is a 3 concept we are going to apply in row reduction method to find the rank of the matrix, and you can follow in any order. And row reduction method means we are applying only for the row and not for the column. Students, exercise 1.2 second first sum. They are given you the matrix A and the order of the matrix is 3 into 4. What is the meaning of 3 into 4? 3 rows, 4 columns. First, I am going to analyze what will be the rank of the matrix. This notation denotes rank of A. Rank of A is less than or equal to minimum of 3, 4. From where I am getting this 3, 4? It is nothing but from this order I am going to take the numbers 3, 4. Meaning of minimum is lesser number. So which one is the lesser number here? 3. So what is the meaning? Now what is the concept I am getting here is rank of A less than or equal to 3. Before doing the calculation itself, I am analyzing the rank of matrix. So what is my analyzation here? The rank of A less than or equal to 3. So I may get the answer as 3, 2 or 1. So this is my judging of rank of matrix, rank of a given matrix. So definitely my answer will be 3, 2 or 1. Students, now take the question, write the question as it is. Last row, that is third row, first element is 5. First, I will tell you what is the outline of the sum. 5, 2, minus 1. In this position, I am going to bring the value as 0. And this is called as triangular form. If I make it as 0, automatically I will get the rank of the matrix. Now, the first step is third row. What is the first element? 5. I am going to make this position as this 5 as 0. Now only I told you to apply 3 concept. Using that concept, you are going to do the calculation and you are going to find the value. Students, if you see the calculation, last row, first element, I made it as 0. The next work is, you are going to go for the next row, second row. What is the first element? 2. Now I am going to make this 2 as 0. Once if you convert this as 0, you should never bring a number down. If you bring a number down, you will not get the answer. So be clear students, don't convert this 0 to any number again. Coming to 2. Do the calculation and similarly apply the method what I told you for row reduction method. You will get the answer as 0. The next target is minus 3. Minus 3. Do the calculation. What is the step I have done here? Rank of 3, that is rank of 3 plus rank of 2. You can do in any way but applying only the 3 steps what I told you. I am getting the answer as 0. So if you see, I am getting in the form of triangular form. And if you check and see, what is the order of the matrix? 3 into 4. If you see the last row, completely I am getting the value as 0. The rank, how to determine a rank? Only if you have a non-zero element, I can say the rank exists. First row, I am having number. Second row also I am having the number. but third row completely 0. So the non-zero rows are only 2 rows. So I can say that the rank of A equal to 2 and it is of row echelon form. Similarly, we are going to see the second sum. Second sum. See the second question. You are having 4 rows and 3 columns. Students, I am going to first find what will be the rank of A less than or equal to minimum of 4, 3. So, in this sum, the rank of A must be less than or equal to 3. Same way, take the question. What is a triangular format? I should make it as 0, 1, 1, minus 1. But in this problem, 1, 1, 3, minus 1. In these positions, I should make it as 0. Students, the first one, I am going to target on 1. I am going to make this 1 as 0. Just see the second step, students. I am just using the concept of row reduction method. I am converting this 1 as 0. Once, if I am converting this 1 as 0, again I should not bring any number to this position. So see to that, you can do the calculation, but this place must not be disturbed. If you disturb this place, you will not get the answer. See to that, students. And the next target is, I am going to make third row first element, that is this 1 as 0. Just see the calculation how I have done. I am bringing the value as 0. Next one, second row first element 3. Apply the concept. I am getting the value as 0. It may go 2 or 3 steps. It depends upon the calculation how you are doing students. Second row first element, I am making it as 0, students. So just see the calculation. At last I am bringing in the triangular form. If you check and see, what is the rank of the matrix? What is the last row? Last row completely is 0. The first 3 rows alone I am having a non-zero element. So I can say the rank of A equal to 3 and it is of row echelon form. Similarly, third sum, you are going to do it as an assignment. Now I am going to teach you the next topic, that is to find inverse using Gauss-Jordan method. Gauss-Jordan method. We are going to find the inverse of the matrix using Gauss-Jordan method. Here, this method cannot be used to find rank, students. Be clear, this method is used to find the inverse of the matrix. And this is a format of finding using Gauss-Jordan method. A/I2 is nothing but identity matrix. It depends upon the order of the matrix. It can be 2 into 2 or it can be 3 into 3. After at last doing the calculation, you will be getting in this model, that is I2/A inverse, and this place you will be getting the inverse of the matrix. For example, I am taking the example 1.20. Just see the question. 0, 5, minus 1, 6. What is the order of the matrix? 2 into 2. Applying Gauss-Jordan method, if you see, I am writing the question here, identity 1, 0, 0, 1. We are having a lot of calculation in this part. At last, if you see, the identity matrix will be shifted to left hand side, 1, 0, 0, 1. And you may get any values, and whatever value you are going to get in this place, this is called A inverse. And definitely this place, that is the left hand side, should be 1, 0, 0, 1. And this is the clue that we are coming to the end of that particular problem. Once in this place, if you are going to get it as 1, 0, 0, 1, automatically after the bar line, whatever value you are going to get in this place, and that is going to be the inverse, and I have written the answer here. This is the outline of the sum. Now we are going to see the sums based on Gauss-Jordan method. Find the inverse of Gauss-Jordan method. I am taking the question, students. 3-1. The first question is 2 into 2 matrix, 2 minus 1, 5 minus 2. Just see a student. First I am taking a I2 model, that is I am writing the question on the left hand side of the bar line and 1 0 0 1. I am going to do the calculations, that is the 3 steps what I told you, interchanging of rows or multiplying a constant. Similarly, you can add and subtract the rows. You can use these methods. You are going to do the calculation. Keep this in your mind. Last row, when I am doing the calculation, don't think that this place I am going to do it separately and this place I am going to do it separately. Overall, this is taken as 2 rows, 4 columns. In this way only we are going to do the calculation. This line is to identify that it is for us to make it easy, that we are converting this identity matrix to, just we are bringing the identity matrix to left hand side, that is 1 0 0 1, and we are shifting the values as after doing the calculation we will be bringing the values to right hand side, students. Last row, first element 5, target this one, make it as 0. Once if you make this value as 0, just see a student, after 2 or 3 steps I am bringing the value here as 0. If you see here 0 and 1 I am getting here. Now in this place if I bring it as 1 0, my work will be over. Just I am doing the calculations. Go through the calculations, you will understand while you are doing the sum. I am getting the value as 1 0 0 1. This is to find the inverse of matrix, and here we are not finding the rank, students. Be clear. 1 0 0 1. Just keep this in your mind. Last row, first element, if you make this as 0, automatically it will be easy for you to bring this model 1 0 0 1. So once if I am getting this value, this place I can tell it as I2, and automatically whatever values you are going to get in this place, this is called as A inverse, and this is the final answer, students. Coming to question number 2, 3-2. Take this one. Same way you are going to do the calculation. 3 into 3 matrix. First I am targeting on 6. Make this 6 as 0. See here, students, I am doing the calculation. I am making the 6 as 0. Once if I am making it as 0, then do the steps. Just see the steps how I have done. Just you do the calculation, students, and make sure that last row, first element, once if you make it 0, don't bring any number to this place. If you see the calculation, I am just converting the left hand side. If you see the last step, automatically if you are doing the calculation correctly, you will get the answer like this: 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, which is nothing but identity matrix of order 3, and I can write this as I3, and this place is known as A inverse, and that is your final answer, students. So in this class we have seen about Gauss-Jordan method and how to find rank using row reduction method, students. Students, same sum I have given you here, whatever I have calculated now. The method of calculation may differ. You just work out and see the sums. Definitely you will have an idea how to do the calculation, students. Just try the sum. If you are having any doubt, you can clarify with me. Just go through the sum and see what is the doubt you are having here. Maybe the method of doing the calculation may differ from each student. Some may do it small and some may go for long steps. So no problem. Do the calculation correctly, students. Just do the sums and see. Thank you. Students, in this class we have seen about row reduction method and Gauss-Jordan method. The remaining 2 sums I have given you as an assignment. You're going to try the sum, students. And I want to make sure that you're not going to bygard the sum. Understand the concept. Please try to do the sum. If you understand the concept, the majority of this chapter 1 will be completed, students. Go through the sum. Please understand each and every step. Try to do it by yourself. The method of calculation may vary. You can try by yourself. If you are having any doubt, you can clarify. Thank you.